Gallery of Honor of the Rijksmuseum, and there's something special going on. Because a lot of women artists have been added to this amazing space, and one of them is Judith Leyster. So I'm gonna talk with curator Ilona about this amazing woman artist. Hi Ilona.
Hey Cathelijne.
What do we see?
We see a very compelling painting of a young man playing the lute. That's the short of it. So this was made by Judith Leyster, who was really a remarkable woman, one of the few real women artists.
Why was she so remarkable?
She was remarkable because she chose to be an artist, not because she was from an artistic family and so she could have learned the trade in the workshop. She really had to earn a living with it. So she was a woman who wanted to be an artist, which was difficult for anyone.
Because in general, it's quite remarkable.
Exactly. In general, it's very difficult to become a master painter. But to be a woman to become a master painter is almost, it's almost impossible.
And something else that's, to put in words, quite remarkable is that her painting is hanging in the Gallery of Honor.
Yes, this is remarkable. So she was hung here for the first time in 2021, so last year.
And why so late in the Rijksmuseum? Only for a year?
Well, this is something that we have very mixed feelings about ourselves. We're extremely proud to finally have women in the Rijksmuseum, which has been very male-dominated, of course, with beautiful paintings, but made by men. At the same time, we also feel a slight sense of shame, perhaps, that why so late? I mean, the fact that we're rejoicing is good, but it's also a moment to really look at the history of the Rijksmuseum and the representation of women in it.
And you only don't have like one epic painting of Judith Leyster, but also another one in the Gallery of Honor.
Yes, and that's very special because her oeuvre is quite small. It's only about 20 works, and we have 2 of them. And the other one was also made in 1629 because this one is signed and dated in that year. So she was only 20 when she made this one, and also the other one.
Shall we take a look at the other one?
Let's go, absolutely. Look at that face, it's just so great. So it's obviously a man who's just finished drinking his beer because he's, showing us he looks very happy. He's got a red nose, his eyes are all happy, and he's showing us, possibly the empty jug.
But she's hanging next to another famous painter.
Yes, and that's not without reason. So she's hanging next to Frans Hals. And I think this combination is really interesting. You can really see this sort of relationship between these, not necessarily these 2 works, but the artists. So he was the older artist from Haarlem, well established.
Yeah.
She may have studied with him, or in any case, she was definitely influenced by him.
Why still put this work next to, I know it's great, but a male painter? Is it necessary?
It could have the wall all by itself. It has what we call wall power.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting, I think, for what I was saying earlier, because it really shows her drive from an art historical perspective. It really shows what she was doing in a male-dominated world. So it shows her drive, her ambition, it shows her talent, because it's so good. And you could also turn the question around and say, but isn't it great for Frans Hals that he has a Judith Leyster next to him? How amazing for Frans Hals. Because I really think that these 2 reinforce each other, because they're both so amazing.
A perfect date.
I think that, at least, could be a perfect date between the 2. Frans Hals, Judith Leyster.
Who is, according to you, one of the top women artists that should be hanging in one of these amazing spaces?